Hi, this is Jay from RatRaceMaverick.com. We help people quit their jobs and create a location-independent lifestyle. Recently, I decided to switch my web hosting provider into something more professional because I wanted to do this professionally and I want my site to reflect that. I've been using Namecheap for a long time, which is a decent provider. Speed is average over there. Customer support is, it's okay, it works. Compared to Bluehost and other sites like that, which are basically successful only because they pay so much to their affiliates, Namecheap is actually quite good. But it's not good enough. I found myself constantly fighting with cPanel. My WordPress installations always broke on my domains. The hosting dashboard kind of confusing, slow, not very easy to use, stuff like this that made web hosting feel like a drag. And you would think that it doesn't matter that much. Like it's just a web host. Like you're supposed to make your website and then just, do your business, right? Like why would you care so much about a web host? But that's exactly the problem. I find myself fighting with the web hosting all the time. My WordPress was slow, the dashboard was hard to use. And I found myself just, spending too much time on the web hosting itself rather than focusing on my business. And I want to do that. I want to focus on my business, not the web hosting. And that sounds like a cliche at this point, but it's true. This was my first realistic touch into this cliche. So, because Shane Melach from Thrive Themes and other marketing fame recommended WPX Hosting, so I have figured might as well try that. And at first glance, the prices for WPX Hosting seem to be a bit higher than Namecheap and these other providers. But then I started reading the fine print on the page. There was the part about real bandwidth, what you actually need, and little things that kind of showed me that WPX Hosting, they actually care about making a good WordPress site. They actually care about making your site work. And I'm intrigued. So I made the purchase at that point. And the first thing that came to mind when I got my first site up is that it's fast. It's like ridiculously fast. I mean, it's not like 0.1 seconds faster than some other service that you can measure with a speed test or whatnot. But it's like, holy wow, I've never seen a WordPress dashboard load up this fast. I mean, this is sort of speed I want from my website. And regarding that, the WPX is a custom sort of dashboard for their hosting dashboard. It's simple and it works. It has all the things you need and pretty much nothing else. So there's no guessing. No arguing with some FTP protocol or trying to change some file in something like that. It's just click a button and it works, which is perfect for me. I just want my WordPress sites to work. And if it doesn't work, you just ask support and it's done with. Oh, and about the support, I mean, incredible stuff. I had there was some problem with migrating my domains from the last provider to WPX, and it's like I ask something from support and they get back to me in minutes. It's like ridiculous. How do you even do that? I usually don't. I'm so used to not using support because usually the answer they give comes days later with some cryptic, unhelpful response. I mean, here you can here anything you're confused about, you just ask and they give you a response. It's so easy. About the migration, I migrated a couple of websites and it's that confuses the hell out of me and it's a bit of an intimidating process, but I think WPX made it as simple as it could be. Maybe it could be easier, I don't know, but they asked very precise questions, and some of the questions were a bit complicated, but I just didn't answer those, and they did it anyway. And the thing is, the parts that they were confused about, they asked me to verify that, like, okay, are you sure you want this, and all? Yes. And they did it exactly like that. And I like that. I appreciate that. And then there's free SSL. I was never made aware of this. Like, I was paying for my SSL back there, and well, I'm not doing it anymore. And now I have SSL on all my sites, which is nice. So anyway, I mean, if you're still on the fence about choosing which hosting to go for, just go for WPX. It's like, if you're looking at the price and it's slightly higher than whatever other thing you're looking at, I mean, that price is going to pay itself back so quickly when you don't have to suffer these headaches about support or chasing control panel settings, or trying to figure out something which just doesn't work. I mean, you're going to save so much money because you can focus on your business and grow your business and make more money that way. And yeah, that was my quick review about WPX hosting. As you can see, I'm quite excited about it, and I would like to use it in the future as well. So thanks. Ciao.